step your arms down by your side. Top of your mat, feet hip width apart. Inhale, take your arms up. Lift your heels. Lower your heels, forward fold as you take your arms wide, slight bend in your knees, bring your hands onto the mat. Walk your feet back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees, untuck your toes, bring your hips back, chest is down, forehead down. Come up to hands and knees, tuck your toes, back to downward dog. Take your right leg up to the sky. Bring your right knee forward. Lower that right foot down in between your hands. Lift your left leg up behind you. Take your arms out in front. Bring your hands to prayer. Bring your hands to your chest. Take that left leg back. Left elbow over your right knee. Twist. Lower your left hand down. Right arm up. Keep twisting down. That left hand should be outside of your right hand. Outside of your right foot. Yes. Now you're going to lift your chest. Keep looking over that right thigh. It's a twisted warrior two. Left arm forward, yes. Take your right hand down, left arm over your head. Keep with that twisted reverse warrior, yes. You're going to lower that left foot down, straighten your right leg. Bring your right hand onto your right shin, left arm up. We're in triangle. Bend your right knee, lower your hands down, lift your back heel. Step your right leg back. Left leg up to the sky. Left knee forward. Lower that left foot down. You lift your right leg up behind you this time, arms out in front. Hands to prayer, hands to your chest, right leg back, right elbow over your left knee, twist. Then you lower that right hand outside of your left foot this time, left arm up. You lift your chest, stay in that twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Bit of balance. Now let's reverse it. Right arm over your head. You're going to lower that back foot nice and slow, straight to your left leg. Left hand down, right arm up, we're in triangle. Brilliant, yes. Tina, bring that arm bit up. Your right arm, yes. Perfect. So you don't want it behind, right going to hurt your shoulder. Bring it forward. Yes, that's better, yes. Bend your left knee, lower your hands, lift your back heel. Step back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees or your chins. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step and jump forward to your hands. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Take your arms wide all the way up. Forward fold, hands to your mat. Step or jump back to downward dog. Right leg up to the sky. Right knee forward. Lower that right foot down. Lift your left leg up behind you, arms out in front. Ooh. Hands to prayer, left leg back. Left elbow over your right knee. Left hand down, right arm up. Left, we're in that reverse. Warrior two. Right hand down, left arm over your head. You lower that back foot. Straighten your right leg, we're in triangle. Bend your right knee, lower your hands, lift your back heel. Step back to downward dog. Left leg up. Left knee forward. Release that left foot down. Right leg up behind you, arms out in front. Hands to prayer. Take your right leg back, right elbow over your left knee this time. Lower your right hand down, left arm up. Lift your chest, right arm forward, left arm back, still in that twist. Reverse. Lower your back foot, straighten your left leg, we're in triangle. Yes. Lift your left leg, bend your left knee, lower your hands, lift your back heel. Now you're going to step that right foot halfway up your mat. Bring your left leg back to meet your right foot. Slowly come up. Take your arms up, interlace your fingers at the top. Lift your heels. Lower your heels, lift your right knee, interlace your hands onto your right shin. Take your right knee wide, left arm wide. Take that right arm inside of your right leg as you take hold of your big toe. You can keep it bent or you straighten. 3, 2, 1. I'll take that leg out in front. Release, hold, hands on your waist. For 3, 2, 1, brilliant. Bend that right knee, take it behind you. Arms out in front. Lift your chest, release your right leg. Brilliant, arms up. Interlace your fingers, take hold of your left shin. Take it wide. Take hold of that big toe if possible, keep it bent or you straighten. 3, 2, 1, out in front. Release, hands on your waist, point your toes. 3, 2, 1. Bend your left knee, take it behind you. Arms out in front. And release. Let's do another set. Arms up, interlace your fingers. Take hold of your right shin. Take it wide. Take hold of that big toe, straighten. Out in front. And release. Hands on your waist. 3, 2, 1. Bend, take it behind you. Arms out in front. And release. Arms up, interlace at the top. Left shin. Take it wide. Take hold of your big toe, straighten. Bring it. Out in front. And release. Bend. Take it behind you. Arms out in front. This time you're going to lower your hands all the way down. Flat bend in your right knee, take your left leg back of the mat, right leg back, in plank. 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees or your chest. Up a dog. Down the dog. Look forward, step it up forward to your hands. Take a seat. Lift your hips, bring your hips behind you. And use your blocks or without. Bring your hands behind your hips, reverse plank. Point your toes, chest forward, shoulder blades back. Lift your hips. You look up or you look back. 3, 2, 1. Now look forward. Keep your legs, keep your hips lifted. Flex your feet. Lift your right leg up and lower. Point your toes. Left leg up. Low. Like this. Right leg. Left leg. Lower your hips. Cross your ankles. Jump back to plank. Up and down. Down and up. Look forward, step and jump forward. Legs out and front. Lower your hips. Brilliant. Right into your chest. Take hold of that right ankle and bring that right ankle behind you. So your right knee is bent. Flex your left foot, take hold of your left foot. Forward fold. For 3, 2, 1. Release. Swap sides, left knee to your chest. Take hold of that left ankle, take it behind you so your left knee is bent. Flex your right foot, hands to your right foot. For 3, 2, 1. Release. Cross your ankles. Step and jump back to plank. Lower your knees with your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step and jump forward. Legs out in front. Lower your hips. Right knee to your chest again. This time you lower your right knee down, that right foot into your left thigh. Lift your hips and just bring that right knee a bit further back. The chest towards your left leg. So you open up your right hip. Walk your hands to either side of your left leg. And if possible, take hold of your left foot. 3, 2, 1. Now leave your left hand on your left foot and you take your right arm all the way up. You're going to take it all the way behind you. Release your hand from that left foot. Left arm up to the sky. And lift your hips. Reach that left arm all the way back. Bit of a back bend. And then you lower your hips. Bring that right knee up. And swap sides. Left knee to your chest. Left knee, left foot into your right thigh. Lift your hips as you bring that left knee a bit further back. Just towards your right thigh. And then take hold of your right foot. Forward fold. 3, 2, 1. Now you leave your right hand on your toes and you start to lift that left arm up. Open your chest. You take that left arm all the way behind you. Release your right hand on your toes. Take it behind you and you lift your hips. Squeeze your glutes. For 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips. Lift your left knee. Cross your ankles. Step or jump back to plank. Lower your knees or your jumps. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step or jump forward to your hands. Take a seat. Legs out in front. You're going to go straight to boat pose, bend your knees. Arms out in front, palms facing. You lift your feet off the mat. You can have your knees bent or straight. Hold. For 3, 2, 1. Now cross your ankles, lower your feet onto the mat, lift your hips, and lower on the cross, lift your legs again. For 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Lower and lift your hips. Let's do one more. For 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles, lift your hips. Now we're going to jump your legs back to plank. Lower your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. And just hold the downward dog for 3, 2, 1. Look forward. Step and jump forward to your hands. Take a seat. Bend your knees. Hands either side of your hips. Lift your hips and bring your hips to your heels. Bring your back onto the mat. You're going to take your legs over your head for plow. Hands on your lower back. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Now take the leg up to the sky, the shoulders down. For 3, 2, 1. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide. For 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees in together, open wide. Together, open wide. Together. Keep your right knee bent. Straighten your left leg up to the sky. Point your toes. Bend your left knee. Straighten your right leg. Keep your toes pointed. You bend. Left knee up. Now, if you can bring that right knee closer to your forehead, and then you lower your left foot. Left knee to your forehead. Straighten your right leg. And lower your right foot. Bend your right knee. Both legs over your head. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Leg back up to the sky. Slowly lower your hips. Lower your feet onto the mat. Keep your knees bent. Arms either side of the body. Lift your hips. Interlace your hands underneath your back. Underneath your hips. And we hold for 3, 2, 1. Release your hands. Release your hips. Bring your knees onto your chest. Hands onto your shin. Forehead up towards your knees. Take your arms inside of your knees. Take hold of your big toes. Open your legs up wide. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower your head. Bring your legs together. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Now, still holding onto your big toes. Your knees bent onto your chest. See if you can roll up to sitting. Ooh, still holding onto your big toes. Take your legs out in front of you. All that to the sky. Still holding onto your big toes. Brilliant. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bend your knees, lower your feet onto the mat, still holding onto your big toes. Your arms are inside of your knees. Take your legs out wide, still holding onto your big toes, forehead down. For 3, 2, 1. Still holding onto your big toes, start to bend your knees. And bring the soles of your feet together. Open your feet like you're reading a book. Your thumb is inside your feet, round your back, elbows to your inner thighs. Chin to chest. Press your shoulders away. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your arms. Bring your hands outside your knees. Bring your knees together. Wrap your arms around your shoulders. You can take hold of your opposite elbow, forehead to your knees. Press your shoulders down. Release your arms. Cross your ankles. Step or jump back to plank. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Now you're going to bring your left knee forward all the way to the top of the mat. Slide your right leg back so that left foot away from your groin. And you lower your chest. Lower your forehead down. Forehead. Bring both hands inside of that left knee. As you look back at your right leg, bend your right knee. You take your right arm all the way back and see if you can take hold of your right toes. Squeeze. Now, ideally, you don't want to be on your right knee. It should be on the fleshy part on top of your knee. So you really slide that leg back. So it's not your knee that is on the mat. And hold. For 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Slowly release. You lower your left hip down. Bring that right leg all the way over out in front. Take hold of that right foot. Brilliant. Bend your right knee and place that right foot over your left thigh. Left elbow over your right knee, right and round your back for a seated twisted pose. And bring that left hand in between your legs for the full body. And Sharon, come to center. Right, so now you're going to release that right foot. Bring your right knee onto the mat. And take your left leg back. So we just swap to the other side. Right foot away from your groin. And you lower your chest. Forward again. Motion forward in your chest. Both hands inside your right knee this time. Bend your left leg as you take your left arm all the way behind you. You take hold of your left foot. Release. Lower your right hip. Take your left leg all the way out in front of you. Take hold of your left foot straight in. Then you bend your left knee, place your left foot over your right thigh, and twist the other way. Right elbow over your left knee, left arm around your back, round your waist, and twist. Now you can stay here, or you bring that right hand in between your legs to take that back. For 3, 2, 1. Release. Come to center. Cross your ankles. Lift your hips. Step or jump back to plank. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees, untuck your toes. Stay in that hand and knees position. Let's do a quick cat cow. Inhale, round your back as you bring chin to chest. Exhale, arch and you look up. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. Look forward. Tuck your toes. Knees off the mat, we're in downward dog. Now walk your feet halfway up your mat, but have your feet as wide as your mat, so it's a wide dog. And hold, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to lift your heels and bring your heels in, toes out. You start to bend your knees. You lower your hips for that squat. Hands to prayer. Bring it, hold. 3, 2, 1. Let's hold for 3 more. Move it rock forward and back. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to take that right hand to your left ankle and bring that left hand all the way behind you. You twist and look over your left shoulder. Keep your knees wide. With a bit of a twist. Come to center. And swap sides. You bring that left hand to your right ankle. Take your right hand behind you and look over your right shoulder. Come to center. Right hand in the middle. Now just try something. See how you get on. So you're going to bring your knees onto the mat. Lower the top of your feet down. And if possible, you might only be able to stay here, and if you can, that's fine. But if possible, you want to bring your hips back. You can always sit on a block as well to make it a bit easier. So your knees are back, your knees are bent, tops of your feet on the mat. It's a bit easier on the block. But if not, now see if you can bring your hands behind you. Brilliant. Now I want to take it a step further. You bring your forearms in. Hands on your feet. And if you can take it further, you bring it back all the way down. And you take your arms over your head. So you're really hard on your knees, hard on your thighs. Let's see how you get on. Now you have your arms over your head, bring your hands back onto your feet. Bring your elbows onto the mat. Bring your hands onto the mat. Bring your hands forward. Hips forward and bring your toes together. Hips back to your heels and become to child pose. The counter pose. Lower your forehead. So that works your hips, your thighs, your knees, your back. So it's quite a hard one, but it's a really good stretch for your whole body. Lift your forehead, hands onto the mat. Lift your hips, cross your ankles, and roll your hips back onto the mat. Back of your hands on your knees, shoulders down. Take your arms wide, take your arms up. Take your arms wide again, take it behind you as you take hold of your opposite elbows and bring your chest forward. Now again, you can bring your block out in front and bring your forehead onto that block. Slightly lift your hips if you need to. Now release your arms, interlace your finger, and stretch your arms away. A bit more of a shoulder stretch. Lift your forehead, lower your hips. Just take those interlaced hands behind you as you look up. Feel that stretch across the chest. Now look forward, round your back, take your arms out in front of you, interlace your fingers like you're holding a big ball. Straighten your back, take your arms up. Lower your right arm down, right side of your body. You should take your left arm over your head. Left arm up. Lower your left hand down, right arm over your head. Take your right arm up to the sky. Lift the chest, bring your left arm to meet your right hand. Hands to prayer. You lower your thumbs to your forehead, prepare to your voice. You lower to your lips, prepare to your mouth. Once your breath forward for clarity, take a bow. May the light be honor, the light you need. Namaste.